Well, last week at this time, a lot of questions surrounded the Husker defense. Many of those concerns eased a bit after a solid outing over Arkansas State. Coach Bose says, all in all, feels pretty good about the progress the Black Shirts have made thus far.
And I think that our team, our defense has grown up a lot over the first 3 weeks, and the type of offenses we've seen, a lot of the multiplicity, the spread, the motioning, the things that you got to deal with, the tempos that, although it's maybe a little bit different than what we're going to see as we get into Big Ten play and the league play as we move forward, there will be some carryovers, and I think our guys, especially some of the guys who are not as experienced, grew up a lot over the last 3 weeks. And
big game this week against Idaho State. After dropping their first loss of the season Saturday at Iowa State, Big Red Volleyball having no time to sulk, opening up Big Ten play tonight at Penn State. Coach is looking on. These two powerhouses in the conference. First set, Lauren Cook gets up at the net, scores the point. Huskers led. Now set point, and the freshman Megan Haggerty finishes it there with the big right hand. 25-23, Huskers take the first set. Second set, Haggerty again ties it up at 22 apiece. We go extra points in set two, and Penn State going to come up with the evener, winning that set 28-26. They'd also take the third set, 25-17. To the fourth set, Huskers playing tough at the net. Haley Thramer, the block. Penn State, match point. Not yet, says Lauren Cook. 3 match points fended off by Big Red. The fourth, though, ends in an ace. And Penn State going to win it tonight, 3-1. Next up for Big Red, trip to Columbus. The Blue Jays off to their best start in program history, visiting Kansas tonight. We pick things up in set number 2 after the Jayhawks won the first. That's Heather Thorson, the kill. Then Leah McNary throwing a block party. Blue Jays go up by 1. They're up 3 now in Kansas. Tiana Dockery, big right hand. Can't be stopped there to pull within 1. And then Sarah McClinton going to come up big for the red, white, and blue. Creighton tries to block, can't. It's all tied up at that point. This thing not going the Jays' way. They lose tonight in 5, 3-2. On the board, soccer. The ladies of Creighton winning 2-1 over South Dakota State. Well, Millard South, they've won their last 3 games. In that span, not bad. They beat the then number 1 team, Lincoln Southeast. They also took care of number 10, Millard West. Its opponent this week, on paper, not so tough. The Omaha South Packers, a team that's lost its last 3. Fox-42's Kurt Casper has more on this week's Shields Thursday Night Showdown.
They always say that life is calmer in the South, but that won't be the case this week as Millard South and Omaha South go to battle. This week's Shields Thursday Night Showdown.
Set, hut, shoot your hands.
If you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.
It's the motto Omaha South linebacker Christian Ruiz uses every day at practice and every game. Though the Packers are still looking for that success.
We're constantly talking about playing 4 quarters, and we haven't put together a full game yet this year.
We do good first series, but after that first series, we one little mistake. I guess it's to bring us down.
And it won't get any easier. This week they face off against the number 2 team in the state.
I'm not going to lie to you, we got a tough matchup here with Millard South, one of what I feel is one of the best football teams in the state.
They've really done a good job overall. I've been very proud of them.
Millard South is coming off a shutout win over Millard West. Before that, they crushed then number 1 Lincoln Southeast in Lincoln.
Kind of took us out of our comfort zone, and we went down there and played pretty well against an excellent football team.
If we keep improving each week, I guess the sky's the limit.
Yes, the sky is the limit, at least when you can connect with your receiver like this.
Just coach called it from the sidelines, and I just threw it up there, and he ran underneath it, and it's really nice to just have a guy to throw it to like that who you know will go up and get the ball for you.
But watch out, Cloyd. Ruiz says he will stop at nothing to put an end to the Patriots' hot streak.
The bruises, the blood, the dirt, the turf. Go hard or go home.
1, 2, 3, back!
This week, Millard South would like to focus on consistency. Can their offense avoid going 3 and out? And for Omaha South, they would like to play hard for all 4 quarters. Kirk Casper, Fox 42 Sports.
Thanks, Kurt. You can watch the game KXVO. Pregame starts 6:30 tomorrow. Omaha Nighthawks signing former Tulsa quarterback G.J. Kinney today. Kinney was released by the New York Jets in June after being signed as an undrafted free agent in April. He was named Conference USA Offensive Player of the Year in 2010, but had knee problems last year. Nighthawks kick off the season on the 28th in Sacramento. Big League Baseball tonight. White Sox, Royals. Chris Sale pitching for the Sox, and Royals going to take the early lead off the sac fly by Billy Butler. They would add to it later, and right now Kansas City leads the game 3-0 in the 8th inning. Royals trying to play a little spoiler.
All right, thank you, Roland. We'll be right back.
On Rules